Hey, family.
It's your girl, Nancy Drew.
And Mama C.
And we're back with another live episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. And leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you. Go
Stay up all night.
Two Black Mothers.
All right. So it is Fantastic Friday.
Yes. I don't have a drink. Can somebody fix me a drink? I need a drink.
I have a sweet tea from Burger King.
I don't know sweet tea from Burger King.
I have a Deer Park water.
The hell no. I don't drink that.
I don't know what y'all think, but this is the worst tasting. No, I think Aquafina is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Aquafina is the salt water at the bottom of your shoe.
Yep.
Deer Park is number two.
Yep.
These are the worst tasting waters.
And why do you have them?
Because I sent my husband to go buy water. And this is what he came back with. Like, I Googled, and spring water is the best water to drink. And that is why I picked this up. And I was like, you're going to drink that. This has been sitting on the desk every video this week.
My Lord. No, I would not. All right. So before we get started, we do have a special guest tonight, all the way. I don't know how many hours it's away, like 80 hours away. Well, yeah, it's a lot. It's like another day, like they're in another day. So all the way from Dubai. We have a special guest, and I'll let her introduce. No, not Dubai. Okay, you can introduce yourself, girl, when you get on the stage. You over there somewhere. You in the desert. That's where she at. She in the desert. Okay, girl.
Dubai, same country, different city, all the way from Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Yes.
The United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
And we're 8 hours ahead of you guys.
So it's 4:15. Is it 4:15 there right now? So 4:15 Saturday morning.
Yes.
There. Yes.
So have you been asleep or you just stayed up?
Stayed up. No, I was asleep, and I set my alarm for 3:30 a.m.
Okay.
Then I woke up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and lay back down and set my alarm for 15 more minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I like your hair. I didn't know your hair was braided.
Yeah. Crochet.
What's the difference?
Her hair is braided back, and
okay.
Yeah, they use a crochet needle.
Okay. All right. So how's it going over there in Abu Dhabi, which is next to Dubai?
Yeah, so it's the same country. It's a city. So it is Abu Dhabi is actually the capital city of the United Arab Emirates. And it's going fine. You know, we just suffered a lot of rain for the desert. Like for us at home in the US, it would be something normal, but here it was a lot because they don't get a lot of rain, and the country just does not have like a very good drainage system, considering in 24 hours we receive twice the amount of rain that we would receive in a year. So we got double the amount of rain in one day, and it was a disaster in a lot of places. Not where I live, but in a lot of places.
So we showed a video last night.
Look, I was just about to say that.
And I want to show it tonight. And I want you to tell me, was this the truth or was motherfuckers lying? Because thank you. He bought me a drink. Thank you, Austin. And he wants my phone.
Chieko, do you have a drink?
I have some good UAE Al Ain water here.
Okay. Good H2O.
Why do you is it a difference? It's not a difference in water. You drink the same type of water we do over there, right?
Well, this is manufactured here in the UAE.
Yeah, I
What
was
is
gonna
it
say
called?
It's
Is
called
it
Al Ain. Al Ain, which is another city. Just Al Ain is a oasis here in the UAE, and this particular brand is just called Al Ain.
Is it better than our water? Because see, over there, you told me that Dubai is supposed to be like the biggest thing. They do everything in mega. So is it better than our water? Because they have to be better than us.
it probably is.
Um,
Yeah.
Because
it tastes.
we contaminate a lot of our stuff. So
Can I
you
be
know,
honest? It tastes like water. Like water tastes like water to me. So it's not
but
sparkling.
like in Jamaica and stuff, they say like the water is so refreshing, but they say we shouldn't go over there and drink their water because we'll get sick.
I've been to Jamaica, and the only place that I've been to the Dominican Republic, and they kind of warned us against drinking the water in the Dominican Republic, eating like salad and stuff like that. But I can't remember them saying anything in Jamaica. But I was in my 20s living on my wild side, so I probably didn't care.
You took the risk.
Yeah.
You ain't drink water anyway, girl. We know you like to chug a lug. You ain't drink water.
She's like, don't put her business out there.
Listen, I get my water and I make sure I get my 8 cups of water in a day.
Good. Okay. I'm gonna play this video and you tell me, did this really happen?
Am I dreaming? No, I'm living in my dream.
That's what it looked like?
No, she got like a purple tornado on her. I know.
Yes. Oh, yes.
No,
That was Jack?
I'm living in my dream.
Yes, that was real.
That was real. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can show her the other one. Okay. Because I knew. Let me go to this one because I knew somebody did some AI. Did he do that?
I'm not that sure right there. I know that doesn't even look like Dubai right there.
I'm telling you, a dinosaur about to come through there.
I know.
So
Did you do that? Like, look at the plane. I don't see it. Did it do that?
Okay, so that second video, some of it may have been real, some of it may have not been real. But I will say from my experience, the video that I sent you from my apartment the other day, honestly, I was scared. I was scared. I grew up in Maryland, grew up in the US, lived there 38 years. I'm used to rain, but I could have sworn it was a tornado coming that day. And see, I'm afraid of tornadoes. So I'm laying in my room because we're working online, and I'm laying in my room, and it was just so loud. Like, honestly, I thought I heard a cat like crying outside or something. So I was like, oh, let me get up and go. I went out in the living room with the kids. And we're sitting there because, like I said, I'm scary. I don't want to be by myself. So we're sitting there, and I'm explaining to them, this is what you do during a tornado. We need to go in here. I'm prepping them because it really gave me tornado vibes. I am not going to lie. Then all of a sudden, we hear bang. So the three of us, we look at each other. Our cat look at us. And then she walks off to the back to go check it out. Like, yeah, she goes to check it out. And so the window in my kids' bathroom had opened. And my kids, we've lived here 10 years. And they like, we didn't even know that window opened. had opened and blew the door closed. So I'm not saying that they're lying, but I know it was a different level. It was kind of crazy here the other day, honestly. And like I told you, what happened? The country is not used to a lot of rain, so they are just not they don't have a proper drainage system. So now the country, things are starting to dry back up, and we talked about it yesterday, me and some of my sorors, about traveling, and they said some roads leading into Dubai, those roads are bad, and it just depends on where you are in the UAE. Again, even though I live in Abu Dhabi, I don't live in a city, so you know how you can be from New York but not from New York City, right? You can be from Rochester. So I live in Abu Dhabi, but I don't live in Abu Dhabi City. I live 2 hours away from Abu Dhabi City in a small oil town, which is actually, I'm like 45 minutes away from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like by the time the rain gets to us, all the way out to us, we get the leftovers.
Oh,
Yeah.
so is the weather system set up there like it is here? Like, do you like, we know a storm is coming hours in advance. Yeah, beforehand. What about you? Did you all know?
We knew, but it
go off?
Alarm. What you say? An alarm?
The sirens go off. You know how the tornado sirens
we got sirens to our phones.
Okay, so you knew it was coming. That y'all knew it was coming.
Yeah, and that's why on Monday night they went ahead and closed school for Tuesday.
Okay.
So we knew, and you could tell Monday, like it just looked weird outside all day Monday. So yeah, we knew they had already told us to be prepared. So that's why on Monday night they went ahead and made everything online for the next day.
Well, that was good that they knew ahead of time, but according to these videos, it looked like y'all just didn't know nothing was going on.
No, they listen. You know how there's a saying at home, and I know in the news used to always tell you, if the water is too high, turn around. Here, the water is too high. No, you keep going. A lot of people, the majority of the people, they're not used to rain and stuff. When it rains, people go outside, sit outside, have picnics, because rain is rare here. So try being a teacher and it starts to rain and everybody runs to the window.
So it's like snow in the South.
Yes. And even though these people are not used to driving in rain, they still want to go outside. All of the Westerners are like, man, just stay in the house. No, they still want to go out and drive, and then their cars get stuck.
So the rain is over. No more rain.
Yeah. Yes, no more rain. It's just like the cleanup now.
So it won't rain no more for the rest of the year.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? You know, the UAE does this thing called cloud seeding, which they shoot missiles up into the clouds, I'm sorry, to make it rain. Now, they said, yes.
What?
They do what now?
They shoot missiles into the clouds to make it rain. They spent, I think the country spent like $20 million on this technology. Yeah, 20 billion on this technology to make it rain.
So you mean to tell me that rain come from the clouds?
Yes.
And so they blow them up and it start raining.
Something like that. I don't know the whole science behind it, but yeah, it's a whole thing. Look at one time when you have time, look it up. Cloud seeding.
Oh, don't tell her because she about to pull it up.
but
what is it called?
Cloud seeding.
Here it is. Okay, cloud seeding caused a flood. They saying
they said no. They said the government said this.
So do you all's government lie like our government lie?
Our government tells the truth to us.
They tell what truth you
allegedly.
Want. Exactly, allegedly. Really? 'Cause that's what they're saying now. They said the cloud seeding caused the
Can you
flood.
show us? Can I see your screen?
Yes, yes, yes.
A lot of people are blaming cloud seeding for the Dubai floods, but experts say that's not what's caused them. For context, cloud seeding is when aerosols are sprayed into clouds to make it rain. It's a technique practiced by the United Arab Emirates, where it's otherwise very dry, but it's also used elsewhere
Look at
in the
Chieko,
US, Pakistan,
teacher,
and China,
teaching
amongst
us
others.
something.
But climate scientists have said cloud seeding alone couldn't have produced such heavy rainfall, which was already expected over the country. The more likely scenario is that the heavy rains were caused by climate change,
Climate
which
change, yes.
intensifies extreme weather patterns and rainfall around the world. Important to remember when you see that, a lot of people are blaming cloud seeding for the
Yeah, let me see something else because
Today I learned what cloud seeding is. Since the flooding in Dubai, a lot of people have been talking about something called cloud seeding. Now, in short, cloud seeding is a man-made way to control the weather. But if you want the full scientific explanation, then sit tight because I got you
I
covered.
don't know about
So
that.
cloud seeding can be used to do multiple different things, such as change the amount of precipitation in clouds, mitigate hail, disperse fog, or it can be used to increase rain or snow. This is normally done through ground generators, planes, or rockets. But for this explanation, I'm going to tell you guys how it's done using a plane. Before taking off, the plane will be loaded with different substances that serve as cloud condensation. Some of the common things used in cloud seeding are silver iodine, potassium iodine, and dry ice, as well as some other things depending on whether they're trying to make it rain or snow. After these substances are loaded into the plane, they are then released over clouds. They then have a reaction with the cloud, and that's when they turn into things like rain or snow. Cloud seeding has been around since the 1940s, and before the whole Dubai situation started, the environmental and health impacts of cloud seeding were considered minimal. But after what's happened in Dubai recently, I imagine that our understanding of cloud seeding is going to change very shortly in the future.
Okay, let me say this though.
Okay.
Like I said, I've been here for 10 years and cloud seeding has been a thing. And I believe them when they say that this was not caused by cloud seeding because they've done it before and we've never had this much rain or this much destruction. So one thing I can tell you about the UAE, they will protect their citizens. So I could not see them causing so much destruction on purpose. And the alert they sent us to our phone did say it was because of climate change.
Okay.
So do they like send out an alert and say, you know what, next week we about to make it rain?
I was about to
No,
say.
no.
So how do you know when they did the cloud?
When cloud seeding season is upon you.
I think it's random. Like it just so happens.
So they
It's
don't
kind of,
tell y'all ahead of time that they about to do this.
no. Just expect rain. That's it.
And do it rain hard or just sprinkle?
You know, so rain here for the most part, when it rains, you might get 10 minutes of rain. 10 good minutes. We do live in, I mean, no matter how much cloud seeding they get, you know, we live in the desert. So it's not going to cause like crazy rain. So yeah, we might get a good 10 minutes of it or, 10 minutes off and on. But this rain that we had the other day, this was something totally different. I'm talking about all day rain.
Maybe somebody pumped up the doses of dry ice and stuff and was like, we're gonna try to give them an hour of rain and mess around and gave you 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Somebody fucked up. Somebody done fucked up.
Somebody get fired.
My kids was like, can we go outside? Can we go? I'm like, no.
Why
Crazy.
you let them go outside? In the
Girl,
rain?
no.
Because it was a tsunami out there.
We
Was it lightning?
Yes, lightning, thundering, everything.
So when cloud seeding, do y'all just
Does it
get
lightning?
rain or do it lightning?
Yeah, we get thunderstorms. Yes.
So when
Really?
they put them things in the air, lightning will come down.
Okay, let me say. Now there's sometimes that we do get natural rain too. So
Okay. Oh, okay. I was
okay.
gonna say there's some trickery going on if they make electricity through the sky.
We do.
No,
We don't get crazy amounts of rain, but we do get natural rain from time to time.
Okay.
Where we have thunderstorms.
okay.
So
if they can shoot this thing in the air and make all this weather change, why have they ever made it snow?
not where I am. So we've had some instances like in Alain where I told you it used to be the oasis. the
Mhm.
Oasis, where they have hail, like big hailstorms.
Okay.
And that's the closest to snow that I've seen. And then people get oh, it snowed, it snowed. I'm like, that's not snow, that's ice. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So they'll
Okay.
get hailstorms, and that's crazy because that causes a lot of damage to people's cars and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So do
Mm-hmm.
they differentiate between what's natural and what they're making?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I
Can
just
you
don't know.
tell? You can't tell though. You
You
can't
can't
tell
tell
when
it's just
it's
I
like
raining.
can't.
season is
Yeah.
rain. Mm.
No.
And they
No.
don't send out an alert to tell you all.
No. No.
Like we about to drop these missiles.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Nothing like that.
No.
So do you all have a weather app that you can look at and see in 5 days it's going to rain?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing. Yeah.
Same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is. It is. That is just.
We probably got the same thing. Don't even know it.
Yup. Yup.
Don't
Probably
even
got
know
the
what's going on.
No. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's cool though. Thanks for letting us know that, because I really wanted to know that, because I had reached out to you. I don't know if I reached out to you about doing the podcast and then it started to rain. I think that what happened. I think I
Yeah.
asked you about doing the podcast on Friday, and then the storm came, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Reached
That
out
was the
before.
sign.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That was the sign. Yep. Cool. So what else is different in Dubai? So let's say this, because you are moving back to the
Yes.
States in the summer for good. Well, for moving back. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So what is it that you're going to miss the most?
Safety. This is the world's, what people don't know is the Middle East, but it's extremely safe here. I can go outside walking at night, nothing will happen. I can leave my purse out, nobody steals here, no one breaks the law or anything like that. Well, of course you have minor incidents where people try it, but the thing is nobody wants to go to jail here. So everybody, and remember, this country, the UAE citizens, the natives, they only make up 20% of this country. Everybody else is here for work.
Mm-hmm.
So those people, they're not willing to lose their job. So everything is safe. My kids can go outside at nighttime and I don't have to be afraid. I just that's the thing that I'm going to miss the most. The safety part. Yes.
So is there law built on religion there? Do you think that may have a lot to do with it? Because I know that country is very religious.
Mm-hmm.
They're very religious and they take their religion seriously. So is the law built on religion there? Do you think that's have anything to do with people not acting the fucking fool? Because over here, people act the fucking fool.
Yeah. I would
think
say
it's the fear of being locked up in a different country.
But
that is
I'm talking about the citizens though, because the citizens
But
ain't
it's
only
20%. She said it's made up of 20%. So
yeah,
it's a very small amount of them and a very big amount of foreigners, in their opinion.
What do the jails look like? Because they not scared to go to jail over here.
Listen, I don't know what the jails look like, and guess who don't want to know?
Wait a minute, we already talked about this. Jail over here is vacation. That is why they don't care about going to jail over here. Jail over there is the hell. They don't want to go to hell.
They are. I've heard, I've seen videos where people are talking about they went to jail and they had to the guy gave them two blankets and said one is your bed and one is for you to cover up with. So yeah. Listen, but I don't know. She ain't gonna follow. I don't break the law. So that's the one thing. I am never going to jail. And I'm most definitely not going to jail in a foreign country.
But they say that a lot about, foreign countries, that they're safer. Like when I watch videos about Thailand, the Philippines, they all say that same thing, that they could walk out at nighttime. They said 2-year-olds walk to daycare, 3-year-olds walk to daycare with no adult.
When I'm telling you, I could lay I'm in my bedroom now. I could lay in my bedroom. You can hear kids playing outside 12 a.m. Or you can go outside and you see little kids out by themselves with not a fear in the world, just because nobody's going to bother you. I leave my door unlocked all the time. I leave the door unlocked and go to work because sometimes the kids come home before me, doors open. Nothing has happened. Nothing will happen. I can we were just recently in Dubai and we was gone for 5 days. The girls received their Temu package, their first
They
package.
ordered off Timu?
Yes. And so it came before we got back, and it was sitting outside our door for 3 days. Nobody touched it. Nobody's going to touch it. Nobody's going to you can be out, we can be at a restaurant, you can leave your purse, your phone, anything, and no one's going to bother it.
And that is just so, I mean, prison must be bad because they have so many tourists there. Like it's really a popular country now. It really is. Everybody talk about it. It's in hip hop now, so a lot of people are trying to get over there to visit. And it's so funny that I hope that it stays like that because
so,
now that the place to go.
I see a difference just because, like I said, in spring break, we went to Dubai and it was during Ramadan. And Ramadan is the holy month where people are fasting. And when I first got here in 2014, during Ramadan, during fasting hours, you could not drink in public. You could not eat in public. And then I was just so in awe, so shocked during Ramadan when I saw people eating, drinking, everybody. Alyssa and Aaron was talking about everybody shorts. Like they had a culture shock. Like, because like I said, we live in a small town, very conservative. And so they got to Dubai and they called Dubai the Las Vegas of the Middle East. And really, when we was there for those 3 days, we was like, oh wow, like look at this. So every little girl had on, like, just like I said, the booty shorts and everything in the mall. We like, wow. So I've seen a lot. Yes. And I know Dubai it brings in tourist dollars. So again, it used to be against the law to eat out in public during Ramadan. 2 years ago, they went back and changed that law. Said no. So then one of the things that I hope is that the country doesn't lose some of its self trying to cater toward the Western world.
I think it may, because Dubai have to bring in money. I mean, they have to bring in the money because they spend a lot of money over there to make it what it is.
Let me say, because you keep saying Dubai. Dubai is not the country. Dubai is not even the richest Emirates. Abu Dhabi, where I live, is the richest Emirates.
Because they got the oil.
Yes, because Abu Dhabi is what, basically keeps the country together because of oil. But in Dubai is, like I said, tourists, yes. But I just wish, my hope is I wish more people would come to the city of Abu Dhabi because to me, it offers so much more. And when you go to the city of Abu Dhabi, you can get more for your money. Like just Dubai is it's like Las Vegas. It's too much for me.
So how is this affecting the neighboring country, Saudi Arabia? Because they are really, really strict.
They are, but Saudi Arabia is opening up now. Now you can travel, like we can travel. I had friends to travel there and view, and they're opening up a lot now. So they're slowly progressing. They had a concert with who was it? I think Nicki Minaj was supposed to perform
in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, Lil Wayne. And for the first time, the first movies, they opened up a movie theater, and you know what the first movie was to be played a couple of years ago? Was Black Panther.
Oh,
So yeah, and that was when Black Panther opened. That was the first movie to be played in their theaters. So a lot, yeah. Now there's no drinking or alcohol in Saudi Arabia, but they're progressing a lot now these days.
good, good, good.
Yeah.
So I did find a video of somebody who returned after being in Dubai prison for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Let's see what he say.
Oh my god, bro, that's bad, bro. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, they're saying I look like Sneeko. Oh my god, bro. What's good with y'all boys, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Nice to meet you guys, man. Nice to meet you. This is the new improved version of me, man. Feels great, bro. Honestly, this feels great, man. Chad, do you still look at me the same, or do I look a little weird? Be honest. Oh my god, bro, that's bad, bro.
Let's see if he's going to say. Wait, hold on.
Strictest prisons in Dubai you won't believe. Ajman Central Prison. In this prison in the UAE, some few prisoners are now being a part of a trial service. The trial service includes testing a new way to have money be effective in the prison, even adding a smart supermarket to jail grounds. Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Mubarak Al-Ghafli, director of APRE, said that the management is making efforts to achieve the Ministry of Interior's strategic goal of ensuring the provision of administrative services in accordance with standards of quality, efficiency, and transparency, and to enhance the process of resource management and support. Families of inmates can go to any branch of Ajman Bank in the country and deposit the amount of money they wish to send by providing the name and number of an inmate.
That don't look strict at all.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing what's going on. I need to know. Like what is so? Let's look at this man right
A lot of people on social media are upset that Neon has been freed from Dubai prison and sent back to America, where he cannot come back to Dubai. You can click the link to know the full story, but basically Neon was arrested because the whole time they were there, they were lying. They kept recording in places they weren't supposed to record, messing with the police. So it was reported that he had been arrested and sentenced to a year in Dubai prison. Well, remember what I said, it's either he's going to stay locked up or he's going to have to pay a fee to get let out. And people are speculating that Aiden helped him get out because he admitted he thanks Aiden for trying his best to help him get out of that situation. While others are saying that someone else stepped in to get him out, but he can't go back to Dubai anymore. Whatever the truth is, he actually was arrested in Dubai jail, and fans are not happy about it. People are saying, how could Dubai allow this? Dubai should have not freed him. He needed the lesson. But now he has come back and has admitted to his wrongs and saying that he caused what happened to him on himself and that he's just happy to be back home.
I just sent you a video.
Okay. So you can't film in certain areas of Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't just you can't take pictures of people without their permission, things, and that's known here. You can't just you're not supposed to take pictures of people. And it's because a lot of the Muslim women, they don't believe in getting their pictures taken. So, just you gotta have permission.
If you like trying to take a selfie, you have to watch what's going around you, or
yeah, but that's okay. But if you're outright with your camera, like taking a picture and put somebody in the picture, no, that's again. Even people
like he was doing something like that.
People will try it on Westerners, and I say no, don't take a picture of me. Like no. So you have to be careful when you come here. Those U.S. laws, they don't apply here, and a lot of times, not just Americans, but everybody say Americans, we try to bring what we can do over at home here. No, you're not at home. Keep that stuff. Whenever you go to any country, you need to know their laws and their rules. And don't think that just because you're an American, they won't lock you up. Yes, they will. You need to follow their rules.
So I'm gonna get to the video, but I wanted to know this and make sure I get a good understanding. So you told me you could not bring men in your house. Is that true?
That was when, like I said, that was when I first moved here. The whole thing was you were not allowed to be left alone with the man who's not your brother, your husband, your father, blah blah blah. All of that has changed now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not strict like that.
I know. I think things are changing, and then when stuff change, that's when people act stupid, and that's when the crime comes. So I hope they stay the same. Okay, what you gonna say?
No, I was gonna just say because when I first got here to drink alcohol or to go buy alcohol, you had to have an alcohol license. You don't need an alcohol license now. Everybody can just get it now.
Do you have age? Is it an age?
21, same 21. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's get into this.
The outside looked amazing.
Oh, I've seen this video.
Yeah. Like, obviously, it's Joe.
Yeah.
But the outside looked well built. What the? Gone inside is a mad thing, bro. Like, bro, there's water on the floor. Like, man's always all having to. They took us shit. They gave us fucking flip flops, innit? Made man wear flip flops. We're wearing flip flops, bro. Yeah?
That's you.
That old man's all stepping around the water, whatnot. Bro, man can see like 20 man in one cell. I'm looking at dinner. Oh my,
We're fucked.
Bro, we're fucked.
It's game over, bro. We're done.
Bro, we are fucked, yeah. But this is Abu Dhabi, by the way, not Dubai.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get mixed up. Some people think Dubai is a country, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you get me? UAE. We're in Abu Dhabi, yeah? Walking around the water. I'm like, Dylan, the guys gave us a fucking 2 duvets. He said one's basically your mattress and one's to cover yourself.
Yo, you're finished.
Man's on the man's walked in there, yeah. We see about in our cell, there's like 50 man there already.
In one cell.
Yeah, one cell, but like
It's a big cell. It's not
it's
small.
big in it. It's not like man's on top of each other.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like but it's still man are on the floor, bro, in the dark. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And what? There's no beds. There's not. You're just.
No beds, bro. Like in the induction, there was no beds. The outside.
See, here's the thing with here in the United States, when stuff like that happen, people come in and protest and say it's unhuman to do something like that, and they need to be treated better, and you got to have beds. See, over here, they can't do that over here. They can't treat prisoners like that over here because
They need to.
Maybe they do.
Yeah.
Maybe they do. In my head, I thought, they get beatings over there, like in India or something. Don't they get ass whoopings when they go to jail or something like that?
I think in India, but no, they're not beating on people here. No.
Okay. You just not getting treated the best.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have a cot and 3
Shouldn't have
meals
broke the law.
and all the stuff. Like he said, he's sleeping on the floor with 50 men in a room. There's water on the floor. That's what they need.
Yeah.
That's what they need. Because the ones over here, they don't care about going. They okay with going because they gonna have their TikTok, their Instagram, their Facebook. They doing podcasts from the prison. They eating good. They just living it up. Like you said, if they do something like that over here, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's inhumane. That y'all need to come in and protest and fix everything." But they really need to start treating them like they in hell.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
Because then it could be a safe place. Like people want to be able to send their kids out. That's just like the little girl last month that went missing in Americus, Georgia, and ended up in a pond. She was 12, went riding her bike and went missing. And by the end of the day, they found her body in the pond. They don't know who did it. They have no idea who did it. But in these other countries, they are saying that their kids just walk outside all night. They can play. Nobody is going to snatch their child. And that is because them people don't want no problems over there.
And let me tell you, and if something happens, they're going to find out who did it quickly because they have cameras outside.
Everywhere.
They will find out who did it quickly.
Damn.
And it's off with your head.
It's all what?
Off with your head.
Off with your head. And that's what I think over in other countries, that's how they treat people. Like you steal something, they cutting off your arm.
Well, my first year here, this is when mom was visiting. And we had that teacher, an American teacher was killed by a local lady. American teacher. It's so funny because the headlines, American teacher, mother to killed. I woke up to all of these these messages. I'm like, I'm not the only American mother here, but within 24 hours, They found the lady who did it, and she was executed.
Now, why did she do it?
She stabbed the lady. So apparently, and this was called the murder of Reem Allen. It was at a mall. She like tricked like an American lady to come into the bathroom to help her, and she stabbed her.
So she was just crazy.
Yes, and then she also tried to put a bomb outside of an American Egyptian doctor's house. So they found her, I'm telling you, within 24 hours, had a trial, and she was executed like swiftly. So when something happened,
she did have a trial.
I think so. Yeah. When something happens like that, and if it's they're gonna find out who did it quickly.
Okay,
and it doesn't matter. She was one of their locals. She was a native lady, a lady from here, and they executed her. So it's all about like, they're like, oh, we're gonna take it easy because she's from here. No, she gets the same justice as everybody else.
And so she wasn't on death row for 20 years.
No.
Yeah, she was on death row for 24 hours.
Pretty much.
That's what it needs to be. Like an eye for an eye. You took this lady life, we're gonna take yours ASAP.
Yeah. Oh man.
You don't remember that, see?
No, you don't remember that.
Mama was here when it happened too. And it's funny because late, like weeks or maybe a month after it happened, we went to that mall. And I took Mom's like, I gotta use the bathroom. So she went to the bathroom. I said, hey, that's the bathroom where the teacher got killed. She was like, what?
Hell no. No. Oh my God. No. Oh. Well, I think they do need to have stricter laws put in place. I am not for capital punishment. I'm not for that. But I do think they need to have stricter laws put in place. I'm not, because sometimes it could be a mental thing. Like she may have been mentally ill.
What that mean?
That she should have received help.
No. If she took out my sister, auntie, mama, I could care less about her getting help.
Yeah.
We're going to help her make it to where she
the incident happened. She should have got help before the incident happened. That is
why these people do these things. They want to holler mental health. So yeah, if she wasn't already at the doctor getting her prescription, I don't care nothing about her getting her prescription afterwards. That was somebody's mother. She said mother of two.
Yeah, I understand that. I think mental health needs to be taken serious before the incident happened. That's the problem. We don't take it serious until incident happened. I think you need to take serious. So I got another question.
Okay.
You're seeing on TikTok. You tell me, is this true? And if so, how can I want to do it? Okay. I want to I need to be
my
this.
monthly allowance as a housewife in Dubai.
I follow her.
With my general shopping allowance.
I've seen it before too.
$5,000. Then I have my luxury and designer shopping allowance, which is $15,000. I also have investment properties, which
it says Dubai has some of the richest people. Is that true?
$200,000.
Yes. You got to be rich to live there.
And then we have weekly massages.
So this is probably her real life.
Manis and pedis, which work out to be around $500.
She did get.
I don't get them done.
I remember when she got the pink bins.
And just general treatments, which is around $8,000 per month. My makeup and skincare, which is around $2,000 per month, and then general food and date nights, which is completely unlimited because my husband wants me to put on weight. And if I don't spend the money from my allowance per month, then it goes into a savings account for myself, which is perfect. Is my monthly allowance.
So is all the men over there rich?
No. No.
Answer, and I've never been.
No. Only it's a small, and that's the thing. Everybody think because you live over here, you got money. No. Like you got some people, those businessmen, real estate agents, and stuff like that. Yes, they are. But the normal person, again, everybody's here to work. 80% of the country, we are all here trying to make a dollar.
Mhm.
So no, not everybody's rich. No, I wish. Because
Mhm.
where's my rich guy at?
Yeah. Bring it home. Bring it home.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but when you go and visit Dubai, that's what you see. Do you see a lot of that?
Those cars and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you do.
Mhm.
Here, like actually in the country, period, you never see what we used to call hoopties. You never see hoopties here. Like they just don't exist.
That.
Like
Mm-mm.
everybody, what kind of car you got? Like when I first moved here, they said, "Well, are you gonna buy a car?" I was like, "Man, I'm not gonna buy a car. I might not be here next year." 10 years later, now I'm wishing I would have bought a car because it would have been paid for it by now. But
Mhm.
that's the thing. Everybody, for the most part, everyone has nice cars. We do a lot of keeping up with the Joneses in this country, honestly.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
you never
yeah.
bought a car in your 10 years?
I rent, and I'm one of those people. I'm not good with keeping up with like the maintenance and stuff. And
So is the
with
grocery store next door?
again, I live in a small community, so it's easy for me to get what I need. And
Oh,
I
that's
just
good.
and what we do here, a lot of people, expats, we rent cars monthly. And so for years, that's just what I did. Rented a car, and if that car breaks down, I call the rental car, they come get that car, and I get another one. So
Okay.
and it's this. The thing is, yeah, my first or second year I should have paid for a car because then I would not have been paying those rental fees because
Mhm.
that came out to be the same as like paying your
Car note.
monthly.
Car
Yeah,
note.
yeah. So
Mhm.
I should have, if I could go back 10 years, I would have bought a car.
Mm. But then
Yeah.
you still have to keep up on maintenance and stuff. Like if you rent a car, you don't have to keep on.
And see, that's what gets me. I'm not good with keeping cars together. Like I
Mhm.
remember, yeah.
What you gonna do when you get back to the States?
Girl, I don't know. Cause you gotta pump your own gas in the US. Do you know the last time I pumped gas?
So you don't have to
Like,
pump gas over there?
no, somebody else does it for you.
Oh.
You- Pumping gas is so ghetto. Like
Tell me about it.
for
Really?
for
I
you,
don't
let
even,
me tell
I don't even get, if my car on empty, I get back out.
this place. So one thing I can say, this place will spoil you. Like
Mhm.
for years, up until COVID, I had a cleaning lady that came to my house twice a week. And I'm talking about when she came, like I literally paid her like 20 US dollars, basically the equivalence. She came, my house would just be so clean because she would come while I was at work and clean up, and I loved it. For years, COVID hit, and then everything was just like, can't come, she couldn't come, and I just never got her back. And I think she got one of those rich guys, a boyfriend or something. And yeah, yeah, yeah.
You pay her $20 to clean the whole house?
Let me
She
see.
said
Let me
US
do the
dollars.
US dollars.
To
But
them, it was more.
yes, she was a Filipina. And it was, hey, and I was giving her more money than what so say I gave her, no, that was like 40 US dollars. 40. Now that I did the equivalent. So yeah.
Oh, yippee. $40. You'll be over here in America. You try to pay these cleaning people $40, they'll steal from you. That's what they're gonna do.
I
That paint off the back wall will be gone.
didn't have to worry about that. And I used to love her. I felt so spoiled because she would like rearrange things and like make stuff, and she was so creative and kept the girls' closets together. And I didn't ask her to do all of that. She just did it because she had worked for me for so many years. She knew exactly what I liked.
So what
Hey.
brings your 10-year journey in Abu Dhabi to an end?
Well, nothing lasts forever. And I'm just at a point where I've gotten too comfortable. That's the thing. I've gotten too comfortable. And like I have one daughter, Erin, who's ready to move back. And my oldest daughter, she's not ready to move back. And I just want my kids to experience like a public school. I want them to experience real life. Because here I kind of feel like everybody's so sheltered. They don't really know what real life is.
So they're
And
homeschool.
no, they go to school, but like the school that they go to, once you go to 5th grade, they separate boys and girls.
Really?
So now they go to an all-girls school, and they don't even know how to communicate with the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and then I want them to experience homecoming dances, proms, and stuff like that. So, or like proper after school activities, because that's something we don't have here. Like, yeah, I know like Anaya plays volleyball and stuff like that. Alyssa has done things, but it's not proper. Like, I feel like they could have been so much better if they would have gotten proper training when they was younger.
Yeah. But also with that being said, they are very well-rounded with different cultures though, because you all get to travel like everywhere. You've been to Egypt, Ghana, all of that, because you said it was easier to travel from that side of the world than it is over here on this side of the world.
Which is true, yes. And they have friends like Alyssa's best friends. She has best friends from the Philippines, from Indonesia, from the UAE, from South Africa, and like Erin's best friends. Her best friend is from Jamaica, but then she has friends from Indonesia, from Pakistan. So yeah, they're used to other cultures that if they were in Maryland, basically they'll have American and probably Mexican friends, or
Africans.
Yeah.
That's what's taking over in Maryland, the damn Africans.
Okay.
They are.
They have African friends here too.
Oh, okay. Them West Africans. When I went home, December, I was like, damn, they everywhere.
It's always been a lot of Africans there.
They're growing. Yeah. So they will have a lot of African friends there, which is not bad, but I've seen more there than I was when we grew up there.
Okay.
I didn't see that. I didn't see it. They didn't go to my high school.
Yes, they did.
Oh,
who? Girl, we had African people at our school.
We had black people at our school. It was different.
No, we had African people too. I remember one guy named Jim, and he had a brother. They was from Africa somewhere. I know you don't remember nobody, but
they weren't your friend.
They what?
She just don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't.
Edwin, African.
Yeah, that's it. No, I mean he was the only one. I don't remember none of them.
One.
The only one.
I don't. Well, you just.
I don't remember them. I know. I would have remembered them. But I did have another question. So, do you believe could a girl speak a different language?
Fluently?
That would be
no.
fluent. No. What's the other language they speak?
Arabic. They can
Arabic, because that's their first language over there. Arabic.
Yes. They can we can all understand. Alyssa can read and tell you numbers and everything, but to have a full-on conversation, no. The good thing about it, they know if somebody's saying something bad, saying curse words and stuff like that. Yes. So they can more so understand, but not fluently speak. Because even when they speak to their Arabic friends, they speak in English.
Oh.
Because the Arabic teacher was like, well, when I asked the Arabic teachers, how can I help them with Arabic? He was like, well, just, have them when they're with their friends, Arabic friends speak Arabic. Nah, with the Arabic friends, they speak English.
Because the Arabic friends want to, do they just want to speak English?
Yeah, I hear the call of prayer is coming on now. Okay. The call of prayer.
Time to pray.
Everybody in the whole country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear it outside?
I can hear it right now. You guys.
It's a Muslim country. They're gonna call prayer 5 times a day.
Yes.
And it's like the sirens for the tornadoes.
Yeah, but it's like a song that comes on telling you to come pray. I wish
Really?
Mhm.
I wish you could hear it. I can hear it, but it's
Can you
not
move
very
us?
loud.
Can you move?
Huh?
Can you
Girl,
take
I'll have Eric say it to you later on tonight.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah,
hear
I
it.
can't. Girl, I'm scared. My room is a mess. So yeah.
This podcast don't care. But
So Chieko,
Uh-huh.
what was your initial plan when you went? Did you just feel like you were going to stay a year or two?
My initial plan was 3 years. 3 years.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay 3 years. Then it changed to 4 years. And then after that, it was like next year is gonna be not my last year. No, next year. So now nobody believes. Up until recently, they thought I was lying. Like, girl, you ain't going nowhere. You say that every year. But this year is final. It's set in stone. So it was just after a while of saying I was leaving, I said, you know what? When I leave, I leave.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's time to go.
It's honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, it's a bittersweet moment. I'm happy to be leaving, but I'm sad at the same time. I'm scared. Like, yeah.
You going back to what you know.
Girl, but I've been here for 10 years. This is what I know.
And you was in Maryland for 100 years, and that's what you knew. And you got on the plane and you went. And see, that's what we didn't think you was going to do.
What, leave the country?
Leave? No, and to live. To live in a different country. That's what we probably didn't think you was going to do that. Or like, oh my God, this child is going all the way across the country.
All the way across the world. Not
world.
Country.
Yeah, all the way across the world to live. And that was a surprise and a shock for the family. But now for you coming back, I mean, eventually we knew you was gonna have to come back.
Yeah. You know what? You'll be surprised when that happened. I was, going through the breakup with
shake up things to get on a better path. And I think you learned from it. I think you've grown from it and you have become a different person. You are more better because of it. I mean, I think it was a good experience. I really do. I think it was.
You know what? I would not change it for anything in the world. I've enjoyed myself living here. Again, like I've gotten to travel the world and meeting people and just learning that the world is a lot bigger than the United States of America. That's the thing. It's a lot.
How's your love life?
I don't have a love life right now. I am waiting until I move back home to get a love life.
So have you dated since you've been there?
Let's see. Thinking about these certain laws. Yes, I have dated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have dated. I had a long-term boyfriend of 7 years. Yes.
Was he from there?
No, he wasn't. He was from Sudan.
Okay.
Yeah, but we recently broke up. Like it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm good. I'm happy. I'm good with it. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't because it wasn't like the whole marriage thing or anything like that. Because Lord knows I don't ever want to get married again, honestly. But it's just I knew I was leaving, so it's best to just let things go. And he's not one of those people. He's not trying to be on 90-Day Fiance or anything like that to get over to the States. So it's best to just let things go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So do they have like 12 wives over there?
Okay. So here's the thing. American people need to stay off of TV. No, okay. So here's the thing. In Islam, you are allowed 4 wives. But with that, if you have 4 wives, whatever you do for first wife, you got to be able to do for the second wife, third wife, fourth wife. So you got to be able to have enough money to take care of how many wives you got. So you can have up to 4 wives in Islam. And I know there's some other places like in Africa and small places where they have like 12 wives or whatever. But in Islam, it's allowed up to 4 wives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So they are allowed to marry.
They are. Yes. But that causes issues too. Trust me. I know people where like the first wife don't agree on it. And yeah. Yeah.
So you know somebody with 4 wives.
Now, I know people who are like the second wife or like that. So yeah. Or
Right.
it's not an
I'm
easy,
gonna get me a
it's not an
second
easy
wife around
thing.
here, but she gonna have to cook, wash the clothes.
Yeah. So
But
do
they
they
no, they don't live together. They don't
Yeah.
like if you buy that first wife a house, you got to get that second wife a house.
This second wife got to move in here.
No. So that's the thing. It's not like a sister wife thing. Like yeah, it has to be separate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. If you buy Miriam a car, you better buy me a car too. Yeah, that's how it goes. And I think they have to split their time equally between the houses. So it could be a lot. If you're a husband, it could be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. So do you plan on when you move back to the States, do you plan on visiting Dubai as a tourist?
Tourist. Yeah, man. Yeah, probably so. Just because I still have friends here. Like one of my best friends, Becky, she's Egyptian and she's been here forever. And so I know my girls are really close to her girls. So yeah, I will probably come back to visit her. Or we also talked about going to visit her when she's in Egypt, visiting her mom and dad, going to visit them. So yeah, I have made really close friends with people who's gonna be like Arabic people who's gonna be here for a while. So yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay, well, if we can figure out a way about this flight, maybe I'll go with you because it's just that flight thing for me. I can't do 24 hours on a plane. Like that ain't happening.
It's 13 hours straight.
That's a lot of hours.
You fall asleep, you eat, you get a drink. You same thing, and you repeat. Fall asleep, eat, drink, and watch TV, watch movies. I always be like, okay, I'm gonna watch 4 movies. Girl, I never watch a whole movie because I'm falling asleep on all of the movies. Like, oh, this movie over with already? Yeah.
So I will have to go in one of those when you get to lay back and bundle up and get the hot towel. So I need to save up for that because that's
business class. Yeah, okay, you go ahead and do business class.
Okay, that's the only way I'm going. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened to Nancy Drew. She got off the stage and you look half asleep. So I'm gonna let you go back to sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep.
Yeah, you can't go back to sleep. But thank you for coming on and
you're welcome.
World. I have told you over and over again, you need to record that. I mean, the last couple of months over there, you need to record it and upload it.
Yeah, I gotta work on that. Girl, it's so much I say I'm gonna record and I just be like, oh, whatever. Like, yeah.
I mean, you could have had, you've been there for 10 years. You could have been, I'm sure it's a lot of videos you have somewhere.
Yeah, but I just
upload that. But you should.
Inshallah.
What?
Inshallah. If it's
Inshallah.
Inshallah. If it's God's will.
Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. So now it's time to say goodbye to all my family. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget the notification button and leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back to you. Until we meet again, peace.
Bye.